Hi, I'm Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter, and I want to talk with you today about interviewing during the cold days of winter. Now, I'm someone who grew up in the Northeast, in the New York area. So I'm speaking to people from the cold belts of the country, not Phoenix or Miami, when I'm doing doing this video. And in doing so, I just want to suggest a couple of things to you that will make winter interviewing much better for you. The first thing I want to say is, if you're someone who has an interview to be scheduled and you're seeing the weather and there's extreme cold or snow coming in, you don't want to schedule the first interview of the day. You want to avoid doing that where you can. Why? Because it's likely one or both of you are going to wind up being late. And I want you to notice it's not just you that can be late, but the interviewer who's going to be late. And I know way too many interviewers who, when they see that the weather's going to be bad, just cancel it. So rather than be the first interview of the day, be someone who's in later. Even if they're late, you want to be in a position where they've already adjusted to having completed their commute. Their head is in their work game, in their work day, and not just simply over the, boy, was that tough getting in. What time do I have to leave to get home today at a reasonable hour, given all the snow on the ground? Ooh. So you don't want to take the first interview of the day. Next thing I want to remind you of is whether it's cold or ice or snow or whatever out there, I want to encourage you to get to the building where the interview is going to be a few minutes early. Like, even if you're driving there, get there a few minutes early. Why? Very simple. And I want to be clear, you're not asking to meet your appointment early, but if you're going to an office building, I want you to wait in the lobby for a couple of minutes and warm your hands. Start to focus on the points that you want to make during the interview and not just simply going, boy, that was tough getting here today. Boy, that was a tough drive. Oh, and being off the point of what you're there to do, which is to sell yourself as being qualified for the job. It's human nature for someone to go, oh, is it cold? Oh, my hands. Oh, like I said, I lived in New York for a long time. I've listened to these complaints. But again, get to the building 5 minutes early, warm your hands up, warm your face and ears up. If you have to use the restroom, use it. So that way, again, you can splash water in your face to get you focused right away on what you need to do. And thus, when the interviewer comes out to greet you, they're not shaking hands with a popsicle. It's weird when you shake hands with a popsicle. I'll also say, by getting yourself there a little bit early and getting focused, you're not going to go through or put someone through what I had to go through one time, which is the 20-minute tirade about how tough their trip was, how much snow there was on the ground. Oh, I had to shovel my car out. Oh, and all those sorts of things that, it's horrible. Who cares? You're there to be interviewed, and you're there to have someone evaluate and assess you for being qualified. They're not there for you to dump all over. So this is Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did and you're watching on YouTube, share it, leave a comment, click the like button. Just do something that lets people know that it was worthwhile. Then go over to thebiggamehunter.us and go exploring, because there's a lot of content there to help you with job hunting. You can also search positions I'm recruiting for, find out about my books and guides to job hunting, pay what you want for them. The prices are low to begin with, but if you can't afford them, just download them and use the information. Maybe you come back later and make a contribution to the site. But regardless, come over to thebiggamehunter.us and go exploring. A few final things. First of all, if your current firm's trying to hire someone, send me an email at the address below. Let me know who to contact and whether I should mention your name. I'd love to help you firm staff positions. If we're not already connected on LinkedIn, send a connection request at linkedin.com/IN/the Big Game Hunter. Finally, I see a lot of mediocre resumes, and I know with a seasoned eye, and I've evaluated over 500,000 resumes in my career. probably more at this point, but I try to be conservative. Just under 500,000 resumes. At the end of the day, your resume needs to be perfect to get results. Through my website, find out about my ability to critique your resume. I'd love to help you. This is Jeff Altman. Hope you have a great day. Take care.